Welcome to Mid-Iowa Photo. I'm Corey.
I'm Bella.
You seem so excited this morning,
I
Bella.
am. I'm just trying to already be dead before I have to go die at a band competition. I'm gonna die.
You're such a whiner.
Gee, have you worn those uniforms?
No, I have not.
Really?
They don't make them in my size.
No, they don't. I barely make them in my size. It'd be too short.
So, anyways, I was going to discuss a little bit about the video content of what are we going to be making and how are we making that to customers or to people who actually want to see and stuff.
Mm.
That was a question. I started with what?
I thought you were asking them what they wanted.
I'm asking you what you're doing.
I have no idea. What do
How-
you want?
Well, they aren't answering. You don't have a following yet because you don't have good enough content.
Tutorials on how to make homemade camera stuff.
Okay. That's
Like
always
how we did
nice.
our flash box and I messed that up
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Well, kind of works.
But that's not my flash box. That's your flash box.
So I think realistically, knowing the content and focusing and seeing what people are liking and what they're enjoying is important. A lot of times, people don't watch the numbers enough on a YouTube channel or their videos to see where their audience is actually looking at. So we may want to do a bunch of DIY stuff and things like that. But if nobody's interested in it and watching it, they may be a lot more interested in what equipment we're using or watching, photo shoots and portrait sessions and breaking down that, stuff like that. So I think one of the things that a lot of people get in the loop of is they only want to do what they want to do, which you should be doing things you enjoy and you want to do, but you should also be paying attention to your audience and seeing what they want and how to do that.
Okay.
One thing that I know a lot of times people get stuck on is the equipment and stuff that you need to be using. A lot of people like to know what equipment and everything. We're currently keeping it very, very simple.
Well, we have two Google Pixel 4a camera phones. Mine is taking the video. This is my sister's. We have a 12-year-old. It's 12 years old?
I think it's about 13, but yeah.
13-year-old Canon?
Huh?
Olympus? What camera?
Yeah.
Olympus?
You don't even know what...
I didn't know if it was a Canon because some stuff says Canon on it that we have. What stuff says Canon on it? Or is that just, I don't know. 12-year-old Olympus camera. And then we have 3 lenses. This one, which...
But see, that's all for the business. Realistically, our YouTube is currently just off the phones.
Yeah, it's off of a phone. This
I
is
think
for the
one of the
photos.
big things that we need to work on is like audio.
Yeah, we need some microphones.
I thought I was getting coffee for a second. I was disappointed.
Mom, how dare
But yeah, so I think, having a roadmap of what videos we want to be doing and how is a big importance of laying that out for gaining a following, an audience, of knowing where things are at.
My little sister's behind the camera moving around. So.
Yeah, so if you hear a bunch of stuff, it's still a busy house. We try to get everyone to be quiet. That kind of leads me to thinking that audio would be really, really nice to be able to get.
To where you can focus on us
Yeah.
and not dog tags, mom running the scene, Kara moving around, because Jenna and Anna are still upstairs.
Right.
Still.
Because I've seen. Did you say whether the computer was on there or not?
That we use a computer for?
No, that you could see it on the camera or not.
No, you can only see like the corner of it.
Oh.
So you can't see the screen.
How do you say that?
Sarkaman? Saramarkan?
What? Do you know how to pronounce words?
No!
Each letter should go in an order. You shouldn't
There
just
is no-
rearrange them for your
There
pronunciation.
is no order.
Ceremonic?
Ceremonic?
Yeah. I seen this.
It was like audio?
Yeah, Blink 500 V2. But it's a 2-person audio setup.
Mm-hmm.
And it can work with your phone
Oh.
as well as, you know, other video cameras and stuff
Oh.
for plugging it in. If you know anything about that and whether it's any good, let us know because
We don't want to buy bad equipment and then figure out it's bad equipment after we've tried to make videos with it.
right.
And
And-
have $2,000, $200 down the drain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a $250 setup, which I don't know if that's good or bad. To me, you know, $250 costs a little bit, but I think quality of videos is really important. Not slamming your hand on the table, shaking the camera is really important.
I haven't slammed my hand on the table.
You should watch it. It'll shake when you do this. Watch. Boom.
Well, we have it on a tripod and we don't even have an actual table. It's 2 sawhorses and some wood.
Well, hey, you make do with what you got.
Maybe if we had an actual table.
Buy an actual table.
I have no money. I am
Okay,
broke.
well, we can't use another table. We have this for right now.
We have it.
So, it's what we got.
It works.
It works.
It works.
So, anyways, what all you want to talk about?
I'm hungry.
No. So you're out. You think they care that you're hungry?
Maybe, you know, there might be some odd ducks out there.
You're an odd duck for sure.
I know.
But you want to keep this entertaining for folks. You probably just made the whole 3 people watching hungry because you said something about being hungry.
Yeah, so now they'll take their
Now they'll
video
stop the video and they're going to go get something to eat.
and then they'll come back and finish the video.
No, because it made them hungry. They don't want to keep watching that.
See, now that's entertaining. You and
What?
your insulting me.
I'm not insulting you.
Or two.
I'm not.
Or two.
So, what's our next video going to be on? Ooh, I got coffee.
Oh God, Mom, could I have a cup of tea, please? The vanilla chai. Please and thank you.
What do you think this is? A restaurant video? Ordering things?
It's caffeinated tea, and I don't like coffee.
You shouldn't. You're 14. It'll stunt your growth. You're already a midget. So,
Only for
next
11.
video, what do you want to do?
I would like to do a photo shoot of my dog show that is tomorrow.
Okay.
Have Jenna be taking photos and you being recording her taking photos of me and Cooper doing the dog show.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I think one thing I want to go over is on the photography side,
Mm-hmm.
how people, kind of the whole general idea of photography in today's society. I know this is I'm not boring you?
No, I'm just tired.
You lack of oxygen to the brain?
Yeah,
And breathe deep?
You know what? Mass.
Hush, I'm going somewhere else.
Talk about
So,
something.
I think a lot of people, when you say you're going to start a photography business in 2020, when a lot of photographers have lost all of their business. I mean, with so many people being shut in, so many things, it almost seems like a silly business model, business plan.
Mhm.
So I think going over, one, the idea of photography in 2020, 2, the equipment, because I think briefly just touching on something, out of these 2 here, the
Mhm.
main question I have is which one's easier for you to take a picture with?
Both are pretty easy, but. the
But if
phone
I
is
told you
easier.
right now to go grab a picture of Cooper,
Mhm.
just to post on Facebook, which one would you grab?
My phone, because it's easier to get it straight onto Facebook. So all I hit is like the button, the share button, and I can just put it straight on Facebook.
Exactly. That's kind of some of my points is, one, I think it's good for a discussion of how great of quality and how great of photos people are able to take with their cell phone.
Oh, I can get some really good photos
Right.
on my cell phone. I've taken some pretty nice ones.
Exactly. And
Yes.
I think, one, knowing that, I think people would be interested to know why in the world, or what is the advantage of taking that 13-year-old camera that this phone can't do? Where does it shine?
This?
Yeah. I think we'll save that for the next video, but I want you to
Okay.
think about it.
Okay.
Because I think that's a much larger question than what most people realize, that, you know, they think they can grab a cell phone and go do great pictures, which you can.
But
And
accessible.
sharing, like you said, is much easier.
So much easier.
Yeah.
Because this, you have to take out the card, plug it in, upload it onto the computer, which takes quite a while. Then you have to go through and make sure they all look, or edit them, and then transfer them to a phone.
Right, exactly. And even a film camera is even worse. Then you have to develop the film and then scan it in and all that too.
I have a film camera, but it's a
Yes.
automatic phone.
Uh-huh. And there's a following for that too. That should be something that, you know, it should be brought up at some point in time. So I think we got a couple ideas on some future videos we want to do, but I also wanted this to mainly be along the lines of, you know, letting people know that having a roadmap of your YouTube content or your social media content, kind of getting an idea and sitting down behind the scenes and discussing it and knowing where it's at is really important versus here, sit down, let's just make up some content, which, well, it's a good thing we don't have really nice, good mics up close so you can hear the slurping really good.
Some people
I
might
can
like
hear-
that. We should like branch off into an ASMR of me drinking tea. See, you're slurping too. Mine's just better because mine's
No,
thinner.
it's not a better slurp. There's no better or worse slurp. So,
Feel better. We're arguing over whose slurp is better, and it's
no,
definitely
we aren't
mine.
arguing over it.
It's
You're
mine.
trying, there's, no.
Yes.
Is that even videoing over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Yes.
If you want to be on camera and talk, just stop, be on camera and talk.
She's
I mean-
sitting small.
No reason to sit behind the camera. That's weird. People don't want to hear that, do they?
I don't know.
I think it's annoying.
I do too.
I'd probably think this video is annoying and wouldn't want to watch it, but
You know, I'm in it, so it makes it 10 times better.
oh, I hope so. But anyways, please take the time to subscribe. Take the time to give us your feedback. That's probably the most important thing right there, is let us know what you're liking, what you aren't liking, what you want to see, and everything. I think that's having that community support or that community interaction of with your audience and stuff is really, really big. It's something I want to grow and work with.
Hello, Cooper.
Huh?
Said hello, Cooper. He decides he
Okay.
needs attention.
So, thanks for watching again. Greatly appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Leave a comment, share. Ow.
You gonna sit there and just let it record all
Yeah,
day?
I am. Actually, no, because I need to take that to my competition in case of changes
hit
of
stop.
plans.